and Associates started in 1970 by Jim Pollard. I applied for a part-time summer job with him when I was 19, the summer after my freshman year of college. I was going to school right in Towson, Maryland, right down the street from the office. Never intended to stay more than 3 months, but he asked me to stay, when I was going to school, and I did, and worked for him for 3 years part-time, and graduated from college in 1974, the year that ERISA was passed, a monumental year. And he said, can you just stay with me for a year, help me get through this? And I did, and we just took off from there. And then 15 years later, he retired, and I bought the business from him. We started doing DB plans in the 70s, and then got into the 401k market. Basically was told we'd never stay in business. We couldn't compete with the bundled providers. Funny story, we did. Melinda joined us 15 years ago and has been just, a tremendous, right-hand person to me. And together we've been able to do a lot to move this business forward.
I grew up in the Pollard office, but never intended to land there permanently. I had a little bit of defined benefit background, so started out in the combo plan area, doing defined benefit cash balance work in conjunction with our 401k plan.
My intention wasn't to sell because I didn't know that a model like this existed. I really thought that the only option for selling was, going a census definity, TRA approach. And, after investing 50 years of my life, that wasn't how I wanted it to end. And so, we had succession planning put in place that, Melinda was starting to, take on ownership in the business, and that was the plan. And that's what I thought we were going to do. The challenges and the struggles of growing as rapidly as we have, and especially in the last 5 years, kind of put us to the edge, in terms of our resources, just our energy, our resources, our staff's resources, as well as ideas, capital, outside, support. And that's what started to pull me in to all of this. And the reality that even though a succession plan was a responsible plan, that this was even a more responsible plan than that, in terms of my clients, my staff, and my own daughter, who I wanted, to put her in the best, way or place possible for her to succeed, and to support our clients and our staff. So that's what was eye-opening.
We both have worn so many hats in the organization, and we were getting, to sort of a tipping point where, in order to sustain our growth and be able to do it in a responsible way, we would have had to have hired, COO, HR, IT. And so to be able to, join Strongpoint, have resources in those areas, and then also, work with Marta and her team to figure out, how internally we need to organize and structure and review process and managers, and just making sure that we're approaching our work and our oversight and our staffing in a responsible and thoughtful way, I think is what I'm really excited about.
Everything from the accounting and billing improvements, the IT support, the HR support, which in the last few months for us has been critical, not only in helping us find the staff that we need, but just in some of the issues that we've had with employee issues as they've come up, and having that HR professional staff behind us has been tremendous. I want her and all of our staff to be able to have access to people that are smarter than I've ever been, can give the support, and allow them to run the business in the best way possible. can't ask for more than that. I'm excited also for some of the leadership opportunities that our staff will have and the learning experiences. We have a lot of young people that we've hired in the last 10 years, and I see more growth opportunities for them than ever before. And I'm excited about that too. So.
Yeah. And the energy that comes from working, I was really excited about working with other, really focused, energetic people and sharing ideas. And I think that brings energy to your own business.
Seen already in just a few months, people like Earl, who voluntarily reached out to me to help with a nationwide issue. Nick, who contacted me about doing some joint work with, for one of his clients. It's great. The reality of your story, has, come to fruition.